Welcome back to the channel in Code and Tech, your one-stop destination for coding. This is Gagan and I'll be teaching you binary search today. You will be knowing all the concepts of binary search there is to know about it within a span of 5 minutes. So without any further ado, let's start. First, let's get to know how exactly binary search works by understanding the algorithm behind it. Here, there are few circles which are of different sizes. Now, I want to select a circle with the blue center in it. Now, let's see what are the following steps which you have to take to complete the binary search. So, the first step of binary search is to arrange all the elements which are there in an ascending order. You may choose to arrange it in a descending order also, but here we are trying to arrange all the elements in an ascending order. So, the step 2 of binary search tree is to find the middle element. Here, the middle element is this. Now, after finding the middle element, I'll ask few questions to me. I'll ask whether the element which I have to find is greater than it or lesser than it. Here, the blue color one is greater than it. So what I do is, I take the middle element and all the elements which are preceding it and ignore it. Just in case the arrangement of elements was something like this. That is, the middle element was not the element which I wanted to find. So again, I'll find out the middle element and I'll ask few questions to it. I'll ask first, are you the element which I'm finding? It says no, I am not the element which I'm finding. Then I'll ask whether the element which I am finding is greater than it. Here, no. So then again I'll ask, is the element which I am finding lesser than it? So yeah, here the element is lesser. So what I do is, I take the middle element and all the elements greater than it and ignore it and repeat the step 3. So now the leftover is only this element. Now, so the middle element becomes the element which is there. So I'll select the middle element, that is the only element which is left, and ask again the questions. Here I'll ask him whether are you the element. So it says yes, and then I return this element back to the user. Now that we know the working behind the algorithm, we will try to implement it using the programming language C. Now that we know how binary search works, let's start coding. Here I create a function void binary. Here this will take the arguments int star a, which indicates the length of the array, then followed by int n, which indicates the length of the array, and then the number which you want to find. Then I'll assign a variable stat which points to the 0th position. I'll initialize another variable n which points to the n minus 1th position. Now I'll check while stat is lesser than end. Here I'll initialize another variable mid which is equals to average of stat and end by 2. Now I'll check if the position A of mid consists of the element which I am finding. If yes, then I'll return mid, which is nothing but the position of the element. Else, if I'll check if A of mid value is greater than num, which tells me that I have to search for elements in the first half of the statement. So then I'll make end is equals to mid minus 1. Similarly, else indicating that A of mid is greater than num, I have to do stat is equals to mid plus 1, indicating I have to search all the elements after the mid position. If after doing all these things I don't find the mid position which matches the number, I have to return minus 1, indicating that the element is not found. So that's all for this week. If you felt it was informative and liked it, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.